The sore loser.
Good night to our viewers. I am Frank Fox and this is Big Bad Wolf News. I know, I'm a fox, but Fox News is just propaganda. Anyway, tonight we're going to focus on a race ran almost 2 years ago. The much anticipated race between the tortoise and the hare. It was a surprising defeat for the hare, who was confident for weeks before the race that he would win. But the tortoise proved that persistence is key with a very controversial overnight surge. Let's now recap the events of that day and share with our viewers a timeline of the race. So we see here at the start of the race, Mr. Hare took a resounding lead. My goodness, if he wanted to, he could have won this race in under 10 minutes. But then, instead of crossing the finish line, we see Mr. Hare come back to taunt Mr. Tortoise. The taunting goes on for quite a while, but Mr. Tortoise maintains his pace. His slow, very slow pace. Then we see Mr. Hare appear to take a nap. Yes, Mr. Hare, instead of winning the race, chose to taunt Mr. Tortoise and then take a nap. We'll fast forward the tape a bit. We can now see that Mr. Tortoise continued throughout the night while Mr. Hare slept, and by morning, Mr. Tortoise had won the race. We are now joined by Mr. Hare, who still refuses to concede the race. Mr. Hare, it's been 2 years. Why are you still at the race site, and why do you refuse to concede the race?
Well, Fox, it's quite simple. Everyone already knows that I really won the race.
Mr. Hare, we just showed our viewers the timeline of the race, and it's obvious that...
Fake news. You are fake news, Fox.
Please tell us, Mr. Hare, what about our reporting do you disagree with?
Let me tell you, I have never lost. I did not lose the race. I won, actually. Everyone agrees, and most people, quite frankly, agree with me that I won the race, and everyone knows it. No one knows races better than me. Bigly.
Well, that can't be true, sir, because...
Let me tell you, Fox, I was ahead. Way ahead in this race. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, something happened.
Yes, we saw. You literally went to sleep during the race.
Excuse me. As I was saying. And when we all woke up, we saw them claiming victory. No one knows cheating better than me, and let me tell you, they cheated.
So we obviously cannot verify if anyone cheated.
That's because you are fake news, and everyone knows it. Someone on Facebook said it, and if you guys did your job, you would report on it. But you guys hate me, so you're trying to make me look bad.
I can assure you, Mr. Hare, nobody hates... Oh, I'm being told that we have the tortoise on the line now. Mr. Tortoise, you're live on air. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. Let's just cut all the malarkey, okay? It's been 2 years, Rabbit. You lost. Get over it.
You get over it. You get over it. You cheated, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. And it's all people are talking about.
This is just pathetic.
No,
Guys,
you're
please,
pathetic.
if we can have a
You're
He's
civil
such
pathetic.
a loser.
You're the loser.
Okay, this
you're
is
the
going
real
nowhere.
loser.
You shut
Everyone
up,
knows
Rabbit.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to wrap up this interview. I'd like to apologize to the viewers. It's clear that these two individuals cannot have a civil discourse. And it's been 2 years since the election. Race. Please join us next time when we'll interview Pussycat and find out how she lost the race to Mr. Hare back in 2016.
Meow. It was Russia.
I am Frank Fox, and this has been Big Bad Wolf News. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.
Hello? Is anybody there? I'm still here. The tortoise cheated. It is well documented this tortoise couldn't win a race. Just a few years ago, a rock beat him in a race uphill. How does a rock even win a race? Far less uphill. Don't hang up.
Search for WhoVexLoss on YouTube.
And subscribe now.
This is an embarrassment to our country.